In the winter of 1949, Ben Hogan was already one of golf's finest, a major champion, a master of precision, and a quiet competitor known for his icy focus. But on a cold February morning, everything changed. Hogan and his wife Valerie were driving in Texas when a Greyhound bus suddenly veered into their lane. To protect his wife, Hogan threw himself across her just before the impact. The car was crushed. Hogan was nearly killed. The list of injuries was staggering: a double fracture of the pelvis, a broken collarbone, a fractured ankle, crushed ribs, internal bleeding, blood clots. Doctors said he might never walk again, let alone play golf. Most assumed his career was over. But Hogan had something different in him: a fire, a discipline few had ever seen. While bedridden for weeks, he asked for golf magazines. He studied his old swings. He visualized his rounds. And when he could finally stand, he began walking, just a few steps at a time, every movement a victory. It wasn't flashy. It wasn't fast. But it was relentless. 16 months later, with his legs still wrapped in bandages and pain after every round, Ben Hogan entered the 1950 U.S. Open at Marion. Many thought it was a tribute appearance, but Hogan had other plans. Round after round, he battled the course, the heat, and his own body. And then came the final playoff round. Limping but unshaken, Hogan delivered shot after shot with surgical precision. He won. He had done the impossible. That one wasn't just another title. It was a moment of legend. Hogan had come back from the edge of death, beaten the odds, and reminded the world what true toughness looked like. He would go on to win 6 more majors after the accident, 9 in total. But for many fans, the real victory was simply his return. Ben Hogan didn't just swing a club. He defined grit. In an era without sports science, rehab teams, or fancy recovery, he came back on sheer will. Even today, when fans talk about the greatest comebacks in sports, Hogan's name stands tall, not just in golf, but in history. If stories like this inspire you the way they inspire me, make sure to subscribe. I got more legends, more untold moments, and more golf history coming your way. And let me know in the comments, where does Ben Hogan rank on your all-time list?